Nature has spent millions of years perfecting some genuinely absurd engineering today. We're going through 8 facts about animals that sound made up, but are completely real. And we're saving the strangest one for the end. Let's start underwater with one of the most dangerous small animals on the planet, the mantis shrimp. It looks like a colorful, harmless little creature, barely the size of your hand. But its claw is a coiled spring capable of striking at over 80 kilometers per hour with an acceleration comparable to a bullet fired from a small caliber gun. The strike happens so fast, it briefly boils the water around it, creating a flash of light and heat in a process called cavitation. Public aquariums have had to reinforce glass tanks because mantis shrimp in captivity have cracked them next. Let's talk hearts. 3 of them to be exact. That's how many an octopus has. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. And because octopus blood uses copper-based protein instead of the iron-based one in human blood, it runs blue instead of red. That same design is part of why octopuses are so good at squeezing through impossibly tight spaces. Their bodies have no rigid skeleton at all. So if a gap is big enough for their beak, the rest of the body can follow. Now, something in your kitchen that might be older than you think. In a way, honey is one of the only foods that essentially never spoils. Its low moisture content and natural acidity make it nearly impossible for bacteria to survive in it. Archaeologists excavating tombs in Egypt found sealed jars of honey that were over 3,000 years old, and by all accounts still perfectly safe to eat. Here's one that surprises almost everyone. Elephants cannot jump, can't. Their legs are structurally built to support enormous body weight. But that same structure means all 4 feet can never leave the ground at the same time. It's one of the small trade-offs of being the largest land animal alive. Sloths take slow living to another level. Entirely digesting a single meal can take up to a month, thanks to an extremely slow metabolism and a multi-chambered stomach built to squeeze every last bit of nutrition out of tough leaves. It's part of why sloths move so little. There's simply not much energy to spare. And then there's the garden snail, which can enter a kind of dormant sleep state called estivation, lasting up to 3 years. If conditions are too dry or too cold during that time, its body slows down almost to a stop, sealed inside its shell, waiting for the right conditions to return. Now back to where we started. The cow, because the numbers here are genuinely wild. Once you put them side by side, a dairy cow can drink somewhere between 100 and 200 liters of water a day, especially in hot weather or during peak milk production. In return, that same cow produces on average somewhere between 20 and 30 liters of milk a day. Do the math. And you'll find a cow is putting in roughly 4 or 10 times more water than what eventually comes out as milk. The world record for a single day's milk output belongs to a Holstein cow named Evergreen View, who produced over 113 liters of milk in one day back in 1999 in Wisconsin, which means that day she may have needed to drink something close to a small bathtub's worth of water. It's a strange thing to sit with an animal we see every day, standing in a field, quietly running one of the more extreme input-to-output ratios in the entire animal kingdom. If facts like these get your brain turning. Yet see the goal here. Nature keeps finding new ways to break the rules. We assume everything. Follow, subscribe if you want channel. There's a lot more where this came from.